Let's talk about the other elephant in this room. That is, last year there was $1 trillion in transactions in the 506D space. And thanks to Titles 2 and 4 of the Jobs Act, which are now effective, that's accelerating rapidly. People are raising money online. Even traditional old line investment bankers to the new age crowdfunding platforms are engaged. But there's a problem in that many of the presentations here at Finovate thus far have been talking about reducing friction for $20 transactions. FundAmerica is all about reducing friction for $20,000 transactions, $200,000 transactions, multi-million-dollar transactions. That's the focus of what we do. In a few years, every business, every real estate developer, anyone looking for capital will be doing so online. And that presents a very complex set of problems so it can be done effectively and safely. We don't work with issuers, we don't work with investors. Think of FundAmerica as the Intel Inside for the crowdfunding industry. We power the platforms and the people raising capital so that they can actually do it legally and in compliance with the rules and with minimal investor friction. So let's talk about how that happens. How do people start conducting a capital raise online in compliance with the rules? And a lot of people aren't today, so this is a very, very big issue. The first thing you have to do is register the securities with the system. And that means getting the issuer information in, getting the investor associated persons in so that you can run AML on both the issuer and all of the officers, directors, and associated persons. It means the bad actor checks for the SEC, getting the offering information in so that when the information is provided to a registered transfer agent, because that's the only way you're going to be able to manage 500, 1,000, 2,000 shareholders, that you get the legends in and any restrictions on the stock in. You've got your security details, is this equity or debt? And then you've got where they enter the subscription agreement that the investors will be electronically signing. And then, of course, opening the escrow agreement so that the transaction now is in the system, it's registered, AML has been run, due diligence has been looked at, everything is ready that this issuer now can conduct a compliant online fundraise themselves or through a crowdfunding platform. So what's that look like? When somebody goes to raise money, they put the graphics up on the internet. They either do it through a crowdfunding platform or they do it themselves. And so this is an example of an issuer that's going out for a capital raise. It happens to be us. We're just going out for a $2 million round, or an A round now after raising a little over $2 million. So looking at it, it's like, oh, they have customers. Oh, they have a lot of disclosures. That's the executive team. So somebody who is looking at an offering online of any issuer would see something like this. It's like any crowdfunding platform you've looked at with an Invest Now button. The trick is, what happens when you click on that? So here we have an investor. He's read through, he's interested. He's clicked the button and is going to go through the process of investing in this offering. The idea is to make it as easy and as friction-free as possible for the issuer to get the money into escrow and for the back-end service providers to perform the AML checks that they have to do on the issuer to make sure that the funds that are going to be transferred settle and are cleared, and all of the blocking and tackling in the banking ecosystem is able to happen. So again, so it's safe and secure and friction-free coming through the process. So now it's where the rubber meets the road. He's going to invest. He's investing $100,000. Thank you very much. He's going to send the money via ACH. Makes it easy. So now we have the Notch's ACH debit authorization form that comes up. which is required, and a substitute 1099. Need the bank routing number. Bank routing number is 121-201-694, which the system automatically validates as US Bank. That's my personal account. It's going to electronically sign the ACH authorization, which will then be stored online for compliance reasons as well as emailed to the investor. Now he has the investor subscription agreement, which the issuer has put into the system for electronic signing. And he's done. So at this point, the investor has easily completed the transaction. As far as they know, they're done. The issuer now gets an alert. Hey, you've got $100,000 coming into escrow. They'll get another alert. You've got the money in escrow. Congratulations. At the same time, all of the back-end processes are happening so that AML is run before the securities are sold. The funds are able to settle and clear before anything is released from escrow and transferred to the issuer. The transfer agent has been set up with the securities. So that's what FundAmerica does. We package the ecosystem, the plumbing for the crowdfunding industry, and we just launched a few months ago. We have about 150 crowdfunding platforms signed up as customers so far, and we're rapidly scaling. This will go from a few hundred platforms that are available in the entire crowdfunding industry now to 20, 30,000 platforms in the near future. Please come see us at our booth.